adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corry, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol. Brought to you by the Patrol is presented by Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa in the bright red can and those terrific Nestle's chocolate bars.
Come on, Happy. Happy. You got me in the arm, Commander. Oh, go ahead, Commander. You go after him. I'll be all right. It's just my arm.
I'll carry him later after I get you back to the tent and get that arm treated.
Stand by for exciting action on the Monsoon Trap on Cydonia in just one moment.
Just take a look at the space jet. Exactly like the one we're going to send you. It's red, white, and blue, super plastic, unbreakable. And it's so safe you can fly it in the house. And it really flies. And this is very special. It has this hidden nose compartment, so you can send secret messages to all your Space Patrol pals. Well, boys and girls, you've just got to get this Nestle's Space Jet. And you've just got to get plenty of Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa for that big powered blast-off you need to keep up with the Space Patrol. Now, here's Jack to tell you more about it.
Hi there, Space Patrollers. You know, there's nothing like Nestle's Ever-Ready for a boost at breakfast or any time. And there's nothing so downright delicious because Nestle's Ever-Ready has that rich chocolate flavor that everybody goes for. And just watch how fast you can make it. You just put 1, 2, 3 teaspoons in the cup, add hot water, and there you are. Power-packed Nestle's Cocoa ready to drink. And man, is that good. Just be sure to ask Mom to get Nestle's Ever-Ready Cocoa in the big red can today. And when you do, you'll be well on your way to getting one of these sensational space jets for your very own. Now, get set to write down the name and address you send to. I'll give you the whole scoop right after the first part of today's exciting adventure.
Tent will make a good headquarters for us, no telling how long we're going to have to stay in the jungle before we find Johnson.
What do you suppose happened to him, sir?
There's something about his disappearance I don't quite understand, Happy. According to Dr. Tuttle, Johnson slipped out of the laboratory hut just a few minutes before the doctor was attacked by the Amazons.
And if there'd been any Amazons around at the time, well, they must have seen Johnson, too.
Yet when we found Dr. Tuttle, we were captured by the Amazons ourselves, well, there was no indication that Johnson was around.
Well, maybe they didn't catch him. Maybe he's hiding out in the jungle someplace.
We'll have to find out about that later. Right now, I want to get my hands on that microtape.
Microtape?
Yes, just before Robbie and Dr. Tuttle blasted off, the doctor told me that he recorded his final reports on the gas plant experiments on a roll of microtape. And he'd hidden it very carefully in the tube of a Bunsen burner. Apparently, his assistant Johnson didn't even know where it was.
Gee, it'll be great if the doctor can really turn that gas plant into good food.
Yeah, it could mean a difference between plenty of food and near starvation for millions of people.
Hey, Commander, what's this, some kind of a toy?
Yeah, it's a miniature version of a space jet, Happy, but for our purpose, it's hardly a toy. I had Robbie equip us with this homing plate when he fixed our pack from the ship.
Homing plate?
It's an emergency communication device to be used in In the absence of a spaceophone.
Yeah, but we've got our miniature spaceophone.
I know, but there may be times when we want to communicate. We won't dare use our voices for fear of being overheard. Put the message in here. Toss the ship in the air, and the homing plate will draw it from wherever it might be.
That's great, Commander. Yeah.
It's getting dark now. Let's take a hike over to the laboratory hut and see if we can locate that microtape before we turn in for the night.
Right, sir. Say, Commander, do you think we can find that Bunsen burner in all this mess?
Here it is. It's gone, Hap. The microtape was taken.
Taken? The Amazons?
No, they wouldn't have any use for it. They have no way of knowing what was on it.
Oh, yeah, but who else would... Johnson. Johnson must have taken it. Come on, Hap. Hap, got me, Commander. In the arm. Go ahead, you go after him. I'll be all right. Just my arm.
Take care of him later after I get you back to the tent and get that arm treated.
Did you see him, sir?
I didn't have to see him to know who it was. There's only one person in this jungle besides us who has a ray gun.
Johnson?
Johnson.
Queen Reva awaits you in the hidden temple.
Yeah? Well, I want to see the Queen, too. Right now.
This will partially relieve that ray gun blast, and we'll get you to a doctor just as soon as Robbie gets back from terror with my ship.
It's all right, Commander. It doesn't hurt so much anymore. So, what do you suppose Johnson's angle is, sir?
Well, he undoubtedly intends to use that microtape information for his own profit.
Well, even if we don't catch him here in the jungle, he'll never get away with it, because we both know he's got it.
That's why he can't afford to let us leave here alive.
Queen or not, we had a deal. You guaranteed to take care of Dr. Tuttle for me, and I promised you that there'd be plenty of strong young space patrolmen looking for him here to make slaves for.
There were only 3, and you can see for yourself there are no slaves.
Well, so what? I did my part of the bargain. I can't help it if you let them all get away. And Dr. Tuttle with them was your own stupidity. Okay. We'll forget the old deal. But I have some information you'd be glad to know.
Then speak.
You think all those space patrolmen blasted off in that ship with Dr. Tuttle, but you're wrong. Some of them stayed, 2 of them. They're here in the jungle now. Commander Corry and the cadet. They escaped from you once. This time, don't take any chances. Give it to them. Shoot them.
You promised me slaves, and slaves they shall be.
All right. Hold it, all of you. Put those spears down, or your queen gets it. Now listen, and listen carefully. Corry and the cadet are in a tent about 100 yards due east of the laboratory hut. You'll order these 2 trigger-happy friends of yours to find them, and to let them have 2 of their best arrows.
My people are not allowed outside the temple beyond this hour. It is the time of the monsoon, the death wind.
Monsoons, eh? I'm glad to know that. Then I'll stay here and keep you company till the monsoon is over. But these two, go get Corry and the cadet right now, or you get a blast of this gun.
We will go. Then make haste. The death wind is almost here.
Well, Queen of the Amazons. How do you like taking orders from a mere man?
Sorry I can't help you, Commander, but this arm just won't move.
I'll be through in a minute, Captain. We'll turn in. We won't be able to find Johnson in this jungle at night anyway.
Well, maybe for that same reason, he won't be able to find us.
Say, Space Patrollers, you want to get the great new Nettie Nestle space jet that Commander Corry uses on today's adventure? Yes, sir, it's really sensational. You can throw it for a long, long distance, and it'll do all kinds of tricks. And it's all red, white, and blue plastic, so it won't break, and it won't break anything, even when you fly it in the house. And this is the greatest. A special compartment right in the nose for sending secret messages. This is going to be mighty important to the commander and a half on this dangerous mission. Hey, let's see. There's a message right here. See what it says. Don't forget to remind all space patrollers that this sensational offer is being brought to them by the makers of Nestle's Ever Ready, the instant cocoa with whole milk and sugar already in it. The one cocoa that needs nothing but water added to give you a rich, hot drink with delicious Nestle chocolate flavor. That's Nestle's Ever Ready Cocoa. Okay, now here's the scoop on how to get your space jet. You just send your name and address, along with 25 cents in coin, plus the lid from a can of Nestle's Ever Ready, or a tracing of the front of the label to Nestle, Box 66, New York 46, New York. Now that's 25 cents in coin, no stamps, please, plus the Ever Ready can lid, or tracing of the front of the Ever Ready label to Nestle, Box 66, New York 46, New York. That's Nestle, Box 66, New York 46, New York. And that's all there is to it. So send for your sensational space jet today. And now back to Space Patrol.
Smoking rockets, Commander, you were right.
That's now you know why I insisted that we bed down away from the tent. These arrows puzzle me, though.
Yeah. Why would the Amazons want to get rid of us, Commander? We both passed their strength test. They wanted us for slaves.
They're accustomed to take the men who pass the test into slavery.
Yeah, they just kill the weak ones. I guess that includes me now, with this arm.
Wait a minute, Hat, don't you get it? That can mean only one thing.
Huh?
Johnson. He's behind this. You stand by here at the tent and rest. And stand by the space phone for Robbie.
Where are you going, sir?
We'll try to find that Amazon village. And I think I'll also find Johnson and the microtape.
If I have to contact you.
I'll use this. The minute your jet is airborne, you'll hear the instrument pick it up and home it in.
I wish I could go with you, sir.
Just stay here and take care of that arm. If I'm not back in a couple of hours, or if I get in trouble, I'll send you word about the location of the Amazon village.
All right, sir, but be careful. I'd hate to think of you spending the rest of your life waving a fan over that Amazon queen.
I don't like that picture myself, huh? See you later.
can't wait any longer.
There must be a way to defeat this, Johnson.
No, we must return to Queen Reva.
So you escaped our arrows, Commander.
Yeah, that's the story, Major Robertson. But get here as quickly as you can. The commander may need help. I'll wait for you in the tent. Happy out.
Queenie, do you have any idea what this little piece of tape can mean to me when I get back to civilization? This is going to make old Johnson a mighty wealthy boy.
Guess again, Johnson.
Corry!
Queen Reva, I want you to understand that the Space Patrol means no harm to you or your people, but I don't care much for the idea of going into slavery. So?
Now also take that microtape.
Now we will discuss your remaining here as our slaves.
Like I said, I don't care much for the idea.
Get him! Come, hurry! Don't let him get away if you value your queen's life. Now go. Okay, Corry. I'll take that microtape.
Sorry, I don't have it.
I said I'd take that tape. Hey! All right. Where is it? Where is it?
I don't have it.
All right. Now get it out of you. Lead the way to the crossbow. And be quick!
The tape, no message. Commander's in trouble.
Tie him in place. Yeah. You'll like this, Corry. This is where our friends here take care of those who fail the stink test. Get the picture, Corry? They tell me a monsoon is due. The death wind, they call it. And they're so right. When the wind starts to blow, this sapling will bend. And when it bends, it will pull the string tight against the trigger of the crossbow. And you, a nice, sharp arrow.
Listen. It is quiet.
So what?
The animals and birds know. The monsoon is about to strike. We must hurry.
What about it, Corry? All right, be a dead hero. You have just as long as it takes us to get to the hidden temple to change your mind. And when you do, you better call loud. All right, go on. Hurry! Hurry! The wind stopped. All right, tell them.
Remain in the temple.
If you don't, Queenie gets it. You'll find her later in the laboratory hut. Go on. Move! All right, let's go.
There he goes.
My arm's all right, sir. Let's go get him.
That should hold you till I get aboard the ship and get out of here. So long, Queenie. Maybe I'll see you again sometime.
And maybe you won't. Sorry, sir. I tried to warn you.
It's all right, Hap. We're not through yet.
But smoking rockets, Commander. I can see it now. Queen Reva sitting on her throne. You on one side and me on the other, waving those big fans.
Don't elaborate, Hap. I get the picture.
In just a moment, a preview of next week's exciting Space Patrol adventure, which will be brought to you by Rice Checks and Wheat Checks in the red and white checkerboard packages.
Wow, those checks are tops.
Wow is right. Checks, Wheat Checks, and Rice Checks. The cereals that are tops 3 ways. 3 wonderful ways. 1.
Checks are tops for taste.
That's Chex, all right. The only cereal toasted 3 times to make it crunchy as a cookie and super tasty. 2.
Checks are tops for size.
You betcha, because they're made in that modern bite-sized design. Sunny golden biscuits in the size just right for an easy bite. 3.
Checks are tops for get up and go.
You said it. A nourishing breakfast with Chex and zip, zoom, you're way out in front the moment you start. That's Wheat Checks, Rice Checks, and you get a Space Patrol trading card free inside every package. And now a scene from next week's exciting adventure, The Men Slaves of Cydonia.
I don't know where the microtape is.
Don't lie to me.
I said I don't know where it is. Even if I did know, I wouldn't tell you.
Not even to save your cadet's life? You better think about it, Corry. You've got just 3 minutes to make up your mind.
Be sure to see what happens when the Amazon Queen enslaves Buzz and Happy on The Men Slaves of Cydonia. Next week on Space Patrol. Space Patrol was brought to you today by Nestle's Ever Ready, the instant cocoa, and famous Nestle's chocolate bars. Remember, Nestles. Nestle's makes the very best chocolate. Be sure to hear Space Patrol on ABC Radio every Saturday. Consult your newspaper for time and station.
Ozzie and Harriet star on ABC television.